this is the basic spark plug control system train. And I mean, when you start operating, you can anytime call us from 800 number on the unit. It can be for the operation, it can be for the servicing, anything. And also for support, you guys can call South Texas Pool also. In the unit, you guys are familiar, I guess, for the pool system, right? Here we have the similar equipment. There's a pump, big pump we are using for play equipment. A small pump and air whisper flow we are using to recirculate the tank. And the electronic equipment, the chemical controller. We are checking the chlor level, and this is ORP is verifying the chlor level, and the pH is verifying the acid inputs. If I will go detail on this unit, how to set it and how to operate it. It's a really basic model. If it requires, it send a signal to these feeding pumps. One of them is pH, and it's going to be hooked up to the two tanks, like a small tank for pH, acid, big tank for chlorine feeding. Both these are fed to the return line on the back. Directly goes to the tank. So this is the last point. It goes direct and it makes up inside the tank. In the electronic sections, this is the main user interface you guys will be using. And this is the emergency shut off. It shuts all the system along with the pumps. If you want the emergency shut just the big pump, this unit just shuts this section. And the interface, in the interface, if you can, guys come closer, I set the current date and time here, and you can hit and set any time, like if you want to set or you lose the data, you can set the time here and the day here, or here, just changing and later adjusting and setting. And the new date and time you can see here. And the timer is the period that you want play equipment to be operational. So here it is the military time scale, so it goes up to 24. Currently I set the system to start 8 a.m. To 21, it's a 9 p.m. So if you want to change this, you go over, hit this, it opens a keyboard, keypad, and sorry, let's see, I can make it 9 a.m. I can change the minute by 9:10, something like that. In order for testing or any other purposes, if you would like to bypass this time, you can go to manual mode. This mode will not verify any time. So if you leave this in the manual mode, for example 12 a.m., it will operate the system. Okay? So auto mode, from the menu we have the set products. In this menu, you can operate the pumps on and off. If I take off, the circulation pump will stop. On and off. Okay. The same now I can do with the feature pump, but it's not working. So, and you select the products in different time zones. We set all the products in different zones. there are total 8 time zones set in the system, meaning like zone 1 will work like 20 seconds, later it's going to be zone 2, later it's going to be zone 3. In zone 1, the products that are selected will operate, and zone 2, later these are going to be stopped, and zone 2 product will start working. And therefore, for each zone, you need to select the product listed here. Okay, product 1 is referring to valve 1, product 2 is referring to valve 2, product 3 is referring to valve 3, like that. Any questions so far? Am I going fast? Or?
No.
Yeah, probably the practice when you guys go on, that will help. And from there, I'll go to the main menu. The second is for each spray zone, we need to put a time per second. It can be 30 seconds or 40 seconds, depending on the total play value that you want to achieve. After finishing this, the part will stop, and kids needs to push on the actuator that are located there. So here total I put like 15 seconds each, so around 122 minutes total. It will run in 2 minutes, later it will stop, and it needs to be activated again. And the other menu, the last menu here, is the circulation pump settings. The time settings, we differentiate this section from this section. So you can set your play time separate than your cleaning time. Either you can start earlier or you can run this 24 hours. Depend on. Normally, you should be starting 2 hours before the operation. So it adjusts, and if there is any problem in the chlorine and acid, it sets it up. Okay. Now it's been set around, like it's gonna run 24 hours from now, just to clean the system, and it's already clean, it seems. And the last section, if you see, you can see which valves are going to be working. When it's operational, you'll see which ones are going to work. And from there, we finished this section. This section we have the power on and off. If you power off, all the system will stop. Power off. Since this is in the timing zone that's set for this, it automatically comes on. Okay. Actuator settings. Currently, preset is the auto mode. Auto mode meaning is it will require users to touch on sensors, those ports. If I set manual, it's gonna keep on. Okay. So that means I bypass there and give the signal directly. Now it's sending, and I believe we opened all of them. So it's like when we were testing it, all of them are running right now. This is an on and off manual on. So if you open like that and the pump is working, it doesn't even require a signal. It works like a hold-up. Okay? If I close like that, it requires a power here. Okay? For testing purposes, we open all of them. Yeah, we bypass it. So that we want to test pressure there and everything. Any questions so far? main interface. This section we have electronic components for the pump and the main power inlet. So these are the breakers. If you face any problem and you don't get any response from the pump, first thing you need to check is the breakers. Okay? These two breakers. The small one, this is small one, is for the circulation pump. Big one is for the features pump. And this is your main input, power. And we have relays to control different parameters. And these two are controlling the pH and fluorine pumps. So if those pumps are not working, first thing to look is these. These might burn. Okay. And these are related to the internet connection to stop the pump or stop the pumps. Through internet connection, you can start the pump or stop the pump. In case in a remote area, emergency, there's something and there's no one here, you can go to your iPhone and just stop it. So, any question for this? And this is a 24-volt DC power supply. This is supplying power for these two pumps, feed pumps. Any question? And
I have one quick question.
Go ahead.
What did you say these two? What were these two for?
These two are for these feeding pumps.
Oh, I thought you said that thing was for the feeding pumps. Okay.
This is the power source.
Power.
But these are relays. When the command is coming from the chemical control, our power comes here, but it doesn't go. It doesn't pass. With relay, we control it. So when the signal comes from there, because the unit is giving a 120 volt signal, and our pumps are working with 24 volt DC. That's why we pass this through two relays and feed power to each of them. Okay? Okay. And these two are stopping, all the control is passing through these two relays for these two pumps. When the internet connection is on, with a switch, you can shut this off or take it on. You can close it or open the system. Any question for this box? And I'll go briefly on this. There are not a lot of things in this side. This is the internet connection. It's actually a PLC itself also. There are input areas here and output areas. We feed any alarm signal or pump functions here so that it can be monitored through the internet. You can see if the pump is feeding, acid pump is feeding, or fluorine pump is feeding, or you can interrupt pump operations. Those are the 4 functions that you can do. Okay. Any question for this? And the last section here is the UV unit. UV is used to kill the loss, it is used as a secondary cleaning operation for the splash bars. And it is mandatory to use a UV unit for splash bars in Texas. Okay? And in the meantime, I'll set the system. I'll start it so that it will kick on. The operation is there's a pressure sensor, so that if there is no pressure, it stops itself. It's getting the pressure from the side. So I'll feed a signal.
So the pump starts. When the pump starts, connect the pump. It's gonna start it.
A while to, now this is the alarm mode, and it needs to go to the green, but it takes around 5 minutes for lamp to get hot, like in the operational point. So this setting is, I will show how to set it, in a, when the lamp is new and clean, this needs to be set to 100 or 1. And the alarm is set to 7 here. So when the unit goes under 7, it's going to give you visual alarm and also sound alarm. I'll show you there is a sound module also. In Texas it is also mandatory. So the sound alarm is now disabled. You can enable also. So currently it's set 100. And you can see the light. Nighttime you can see more. And in this operation here, what you do, you see it's set more than 100 right now. There are 2 control units here. The bottom one operates this one. So by turning this, you need to set to 1. So it's actually referring a relative percentage. So the power is already calculated and we are setting the maximum to 100%. By time, there's a timer here. By time, the efficiency of the lamp will reduce. And depends on the oil or whatever the dirt comes, the housing for the lamp gets dirty or oily. That also limits the exposure here. Okay. At that time, this needs to be open from here. Remove this connection. This is the wire power connection. And when you remove this comes off. And there is a glass housing inside. You need to clean that housing with a soft piece of clothing. And then I find until it reaches 6. Okay? Now 6. This calibration you need to do around, like after running probably an hour or half an hour later, it's gonna come to the maximum level. At that time you need to do button this direction and counterclockwise to make it to 100%. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the chemical controller. Are you guys using open chemical controller here? This is the basic model. It's verifying pH and ORP level and feeds the pump. In this model, you can actually control. You can manually feed like this. It will start operation, or you can take it off like that. Okay. And when you first start, you need to calibrate the unit. Calibration is easy. You hit, let me come to here, you tap the setting and the calibration. When you come to the calibration mode, you can change the value. Okay. Whatever you read from your manual reading, like the old reading, you need to set this, and periodically, I would say every day, you need to verify. Manually get a sample from here. Okay. Just verify every day, one day, if the reading is correct here. If it is not, just adjust and calibrate. Any questions for this?
What is pH have to be at?
pH set point is 7.5. The alarm starts at 7.8, 7.8, and 7.2. Okay. This is the standard application. I mean, that's how it is set. But you can modify those also, but I don't suggest modifying those set points. That's the commonly used in the book. And for the chemical, it's around 2 parts per million, 1 to 3 in the range, and it's set to 2 parts per million right now. And the sensors are, one of them is for pH, one of them are for ORP, and these shouldn't be dry. If you need to service or you need to remove it, you need to put inside a glass of water, standard water, so that these lamps, the sensors, they don't get dry. Okay? And I would suggest cleaning this every week using a toothbrush, soft toothbrush, and toothpaste. That's, if you don't have, you can use the regular dishwashing detergent also.